At The Computer. Bruce couldn't join us today. He was stuffed into a locker, and unfortunately, no one will be on school grounds until Monday to let him out. But thankfully, we got someone from the local radio station.
Rip and Ryan here, 6:27 in the AM, and you're listening to KRED, The Ride, helping you get through that early morning Friday commute and work on to the weekend. Today on the show, we have our friend Frank from On The Computer. Frank, tell us, thanks for being on the radio station, but hey, what is it you do?
Well, actually, I host a video game show called At The Computer, which you're watching. People can see us right now.
What? No, this is a radio show. Wait, is this one of those pranks from Weird Eric on that YouTube show? Haha, nice try, kid, but nobody can beat me in the ratings.
We got Rip and Ryan, and we're playing Crazy Taxi at The Computer.
Caller number 27 gets the Offspring tickets to the Long Beach Arena this weekend.
Have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
Hey, you're watching Crazy Taxi at The Computer.
Let's make some crazy money.
I think that's all we need to say. I think we can end the episode.
Yeah,
we got it. We got the Offspring and that crazy line out of our system. I always love attract modes with arcade games because they just kind of show you the flashiest gameplay first. I think when people hear the words Crazy Taxi, they hear the Offspring's All I Want. But also, when I think of Crazy Taxi, I do think of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I do think of Levi's.
Tower Records.
I think of the Sega Blue Skies. Watching this is beautiful. Oh God, I just get lost on it. Yeah, anytime I think of Sega, like Sega to me means blue skies, and oh, I love it. Anyways, we'll jump into it. I want to play. I don't want to watch these fucking bozos play.
Dude, I don't know. Anytime I see this, I think of like late 90s, getting off of school with my friends and going to the arcade, because we used to always play this in the arcade.
Hell yeah. One thing also, Gus always reminded me of De Niro in Taxi Driver. I don't know if that's the influence, but it's an old man. We got all these hip 20-year-old cats. Anyways, I always play as BD Joe.
Oh man, no. Best one. Wait. Go over one. Show the best one.
Gina, the hot chick.
Gina's the hot one.
See you later. All right, let's get nuts with this shit. All right, I'm gonna get a little unconventional. Where the hell's the green?
You gotta keep going.
I'm already fucking this up.
Stop.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not like an expert at this game, but I just a little crazy dash boost. So, the mechanics of this game, the pedestrians are kind of color coded. So red fares are like small. That's like chump change. You don't want that. You want the green ones. Those are the meaty quests. Those are the meaty fares to get. But
the thing is, you gotta always be picking up fares. Like, as soon as you drop someone off, you gotta get the next person, because it's all about not only making money as quickly as possible, it's every time you make one of these jumps when you've got someone in your car, they're tipping it.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got a Speedy. So yeah, now here it's like, I'm just gonna grab the first one, but I'm gonna go for this yellow instead of the little... So,
hell yeah. Take him to Pizza Hut.
Nice. Honestly, okay, let's just get this out of the way. In terms of chain pizza restaurants, what do you like? Do you like Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Papa John's.
Okay. Yeah, see, honestly, pizza's pizza. There's no such thing as bad pizza.
There is bad pizza.
What?
I've had some cardboard ass pizza that like is almost unedible.
But like from a chain?
No. From like, you ever go to like, like Winco or
shit,
like,
I fucked up.
Oh shit. Any like shitty little supermarket that isn't a big one, and they'll have like that pizza in a.
But I'm talking like chain restaurants, because like even like I had Domino's recently. Like, that's fine. I feel like it used to always be garbage.
It's okay. Like if it's free, I'll take it. But if like I'm putting my money out there, I would rather go with. I like Papa John's. I feel like it's a little higher quality. Plus, you get the garlic sauce to dip the crust in.
My history with Crazy Taxi is when this showed up at the arcade, it was like one of the most fun games. I always loved Sega's arcade games, but this fucking was incredible. Because again, it's like, you have the California Skate Rock. This is also by the same team who did Top Skater. So like, this is the game they made right after. Again, same thing, a Japanese developer is using like punk music, American like culture to make a really crazy Sega arcade game. I could just see in KFC, which I love.
What was really cool too is that the arcade game was like, it was a sit down.
Yeah.
But it looked like an actual taxi, and it had the gear shift.
Yeah.
So it was, me and my friends would love it, because you'd get to sit down, you'd have one hand on the wheel, one hand on the gear shift, and you felt like you were racing, like with the music blaring.
Yeah, it felt awesome.
You felt like you're going fast, because you'd like jam on that thing. I gotta go backwards, I gotta go forwards.
Also, like, the gameplay is so intense and crazy. I'm just kind of playing it because I'm used to it, but it's like, imagine at the time, like, again, these like Dreamcast era graphics were like so advanced compared to like N64 shit, but it's like, I was used to playing like Mario Kart and stuff, and here you have something it's cartoony, but it's real locations, real people. It just felt Yeah, it felt like real and max and intense.
It's also the only car game I know of that has a jump button.
Oh yeah, well
in the arcade it had a jump button.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
There's no jump button. In Crazy Taxi 2, they have a jump button.
Have I been playing Crazy Taxi 2 this whole time?
No, Ryan, you come from a fucked up world, so I don't know. But anyway, let's not confuse people. This is like some Twin Peaks stuff.
Yo, some Boardwalk in El Cajon. Go there, play the one there.
No
I swear it has a. I swear it has a.
All right, you played a modded Crazy Taxi.
All right.
This guy took me back to Tower Records. See, I wanted to get deeper into the world. Oh, so yeah, now I'm getting desperate. Now I'll just pick up anyone. I should have gone for the green straight there.
Dude,
back to Heliport.
Now you gotta go back to the Heliport. That's way too far away.
What a waste of time.
What's also kind of cool is that, at least in arcade mode, everything's set. Like,
yeah. So like,
you know which, like,
yeah.
over there by the KFC is always the guy that wants to go to the church.
There's
so
like the priest, yeah.
You can plan out routes, and me and my friends actually would like have graph paper routes.
What the hell?
Where to go to like try and like maximize our time.
Well, that's the thing that's nuts is before YouTube, like now you can just go on YouTube and look up like an S rank and like, okay, that's what you do. But yeah, when you're a kid figuring shit out, it's like you don't know. You just play and you get better and better and better and better at it. The other thing where I love this game is The Offspring was probably my first favorite band. God, y'all keep going back in this direction. That's fine. The Offspring was probably my first favorite band. Like, I loved The Offspring when I was like in 5th and 6th grade. And so, like, the game uses, I mean, All I Want, and a few other, and Bad Religion.
Bad Religion.
But, like, oh, this game just, even playing now, like, I love it. Because, yeah, like, I don't ever listen to The Offspring anymore. But when I was, like, you know, in elementary school, middle school, oh my god, I couldn't get enough. I remember downloading, like, anime music videos of The Offspring. Like, there was, like, No Brakes set to, like, Trigun or something. I don't know. It was fucking cool, though. I'm all about it.
The thing about the music in this game is that it is so... It's tied to it so much that, like, there have been ports of this game that don't have the Offspring music.
Yeah.
And while it's still fun, I feel like I'm not playing the same game because... Dude. You just gotta take anything you can get to extend that time.
Oh, there you go. Back to
Take
Levi's.
the original Levi's store. You can make it.
Yeah, so
no, but without the music, it feels like half a game.
Yeah. And the license. So yeah, licensing. We're playing the GameCube version, but yeah, the original arcade version was then ported to Dreamcast, which was also like one of the most highest-selling games on Dreamcast, which is why like everyone knows this game. But then it was ported to PS2 and GameCube. Those are all good ports, where Offspring is in there and like KFC. Then later it was ported to 360, PS3, and Steam. The Offspring was pulled out, and there was no like KFC. So like those, don't play that at all. So because we're playing like a home port version, one thing they added, because the problem with a lot of like arcade ports is like you kind of burn through them quickly, but they added Crazy Box, which is kind of like a tutorial. It kind of teaches you how to like play the game. So it's
through minigames.
Yeah, so it's all these minigames teaching you how to drift and like just get better, like get more precise. And then also I feel like if you're playing with the controller, I feel like it's a little, you're able to be more precise than if you're playing in the arcade. Because although, like, in the arcade, you're playing with, like, an actual steering wheel, I feel like arcade cabinets get really beat up and janky to the point where shit isn't responsive. There's also a stand-up version of Crazy Taxi, which I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of a whack way to play the game.
Now, can we just talk about, like, broken-ass arcade games for a bit?
Yeah.
Because I love arcades.
Yeah.
I love, even now, like, just going to arcades and playing old games, and it sucks when you find a game that like you haven't played in a while, and especially with like light gun games.
Yeah.
Or,
When they're not calibrated.
They're like not calibrated, or it doesn't. You got to shoot like halfway off the screen, or like it doesn't fucking reload, and it makes me so angry. Like, I love arcade machines, and I feel like at this point they're such a rarity that they should be up. You know, people that have them should be taking care of them.
Well, like, I mean, I think most arcade games were, like, produced in the 90s. Because now there's, like, Round 1, Dave & Buster's, but those are, like, kid games. But yeah, the ones that we like to play, they're not making new Crazy Taxi cabinets. No. So the ones that are around are so fucking beat up, and there's not as many, like, arcade technicians and stuff that it's like, yeah, it's hard to find an arcade that actually takes care of its cabinets. So that's why when you find one, it's like, oh, you want to cherish it. But they're so rare. But again, now because there's emulation, like I'm emulating this, a GameCube emulator.
No, we're playing this legally on a GameCube.
No, we're playing this legally in an arcade. I totally fucked. I did terrible. Whatever, I'm just showing off the mini games. Whatever. Look at that Arial bold font.
Let's give it another go.
So cool story about like people that take care of arcade games. When I was, you know back in the day, like right around Christmas, all the arcades in like a mall would always sell their arcade games.
Yeah.
So my dad one year for Christmas surprised me by buying me a Virtua Fighter 1 machine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, it was only like $200, which was great. But he was worried that like it would get broken down. I wouldn't be able to take care of it.
Yeah.
It's when I was 15.
Kind of like getting a dog. You're not sure if your child's going to take care of it.
So what he did is he talked to the person who owned the arcade and said, "Look, I'll buy this from you if you give my son a part-time job. You don't have to pay him." And teach him how to clean these arcade machines.
That's kind of cool.
So what happened was my dad waited until I did something dumb.
Yeah.
Because I did that a lot, and I got grounded.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, here's the thing: you can be grounded for a month."
What?
What the hell?
I said I failed. All right, review the tapes.
All
That
right,
was messed up.
play it back.
That's fucked up. Anyway, so what happened?
Anyway, he waited till I did something dumb. Like I think I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling back in the day, or Beavis and Butthead, and he caught me doing it. So he's like, "Okay, either you're grounded for a month, or you have to get a job." And he was like, "Well, okay, fine, I'll get a job. We're gonna get me a job." I was like, "Well, I got you a job at Tilt, which is the arcade."
Yeah.
And I lost my fucking mind. I was like, "I have to work in an arcade?" Yeah.
Did you get money though, or no?
No. I was 15. They couldn't legally do that.
Damn.
So basically, for a month after school, I would ride my bike to the mall and work at the arcade, like cleaning machines and behind the ticket counter. And like it was really cool. I made friends with the guys. They would let me play games for free. That was kind of my payment.
Yeah.
And then they surprised me a couple months later with the arcade machine for Christmas. And then my dad explained everything. And I thought it was so cool. So
where's that Virtua Fighter 1 machine?
it is in my parents' garage.
Hell, does it still work?
Yeah, dude,
Wow.
play it all the time.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool. Next time you're there, take a picture of it or video.
Okay.
Yeah, just be like, look, I got it.
Look, I got it.
Anyways, also in terms of adding original content, so I had the Dreamcast version of this. I had the PS2 version. I went the wrong way. Oh my god.
You screwed
I'm
up
sorry.
hard,
I'm
dude.
sorry. Whatever. It was first thing on
She's
the
gonna
job.
get mad. She's gonna jump out of your
Fuck.
car.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. The color code. Green is good, and then yellow's like you're fucking up, and then red, and then they get to a point where they just get out. They don't even want to deal with it.
Like while you're moving, they're just like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I'll walk. All right, now I'll take a red. Green. Pro gamer. This game also trained me for burnout because like in this game they reward you for driving really close to the cars, and I love like even as a kid seeing the little like ching ching ching, building up that combo. It's so like satisfying, and then when you play Burnout, you build up your meter by like driving close and recklessly. So it's just like I like it.
It also reminds me a lot, or at least in other games. Did you play Saints Row the Third?
Yes.
Where you get extra points for like getting that close to cars. And I feel like this game trained me for that too.
Absolutely. Speaking of other games that like took influence, so there was Crazy Taxi. I mean, we'll get into the sequels in a second, but there was Simpsons Road Rage.
I loved that game.
Holy shit! See, this is the original map, and this map sucks because there's no fucking direct path.
The thing about Road Rage was so cool is it was straight up a ripoff of Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
But when it came out, I was like maybe 14 or 15, and so at that time, the coolest thing in the world to me was The Simpsons.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to not only get to play this game, but like, hey, you're Homer, and they had all the voice actors and everything. It really it was probably the game I played the most the year it came out.
Holy crap! I remember people talked about that the load times for that game suck. That's like the only thing people remember about Simpsons Road Rage is that had the worst load times. But when I had a GameCube, I think that was like one of the first games I rented for it. So yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything now, but I just know they straight up made a Crazy Taxi clone using The Simpsons. That car went flying.
Sure.
And then also in Grand Theft Auto 3, and I guess in Saints Row, like all those open world games have like taxi missions where you can get in a taxi and then instigate its own crazy taxi mode, which I liked. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have enough speed to fly up for this. I did, but not enough to go through.
Not enough to go.
Anyways, so sequels. This never came to arcades, but there's Crazy Taxi 2, which I also played on Dreamcast. That one takes place in like a New York City, and then that's where they added the jump button. I never played this, but there's Crazy Taxi 3, which is Xbox only. Holy shit, I'm doing bad. Whatever. Crazy Taxi 3 is Xbox only, and that takes place in like a New Vegas. Or not New Vegas, that's Fallout. Crazy Taxi 3 basically takes place in Vegas. It's only on Xbox, so I've never played it, and it's never been ported anywhere.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I kind of want to check it out, maybe even for this show. All right, I'll pass the rock to Ryan so he can take a spin.
Go ahead and pick a cappuccino.
Jane. Oh, here we go. Now it's finally time to play the best character with that sexy 515.
All right, so I passed the controller to Ryan. He's gonna play. Oh, he's doing the tactic. He's doing the trick.
We're playing the best character, Gina, now.
Oh, hell yeah, there you go. All right, I guess smashing the drive. Oh, there you go. You mentioned you'd played, so I never played this. They also ported Crazy Taxi to PSP. But Ryan.
They also ported it to the iPhone, which is really nice because it has all the songs. So sometimes, it was free for a while. So like, I'll play it just to listen to this song, and then like probably just turn it off.
Yeah.
But they also like last year put out Crazy Taxi Gazillionaire.
So that's a clicker game, right?
Yeah, it's a free-to-play clicker game. which has this song also, which
Okay.
is the reason that everyone played it.
They can get the Offspring for fucking clicker games and iPhone games, but they can't get it for like the ports it deserves. That's so messed up.
I don't know. It was fun for a while until you realize all those clicker games are the same.
Yeah.
Like you're not actually doing anything.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Crazy Taxi game is that to do almost anything, you had to watch ads.
Oh, that sucks.
And like, okay, it was like, hey, cool, you know, you clicked on this thing and you got the cool treasure chest. Watch an ad. Oh, you know, you get these scratcher tickets to get more drivers, but if you watch an ad, we'll take a couple hours off. If not, it'll take 3 days.
So it's just Sega's the one making money off kids watching ads. What are you doing, Ryan? You got Jesus Christ.
I thought I made the mistake of thinking I had stopped.
No, dude, never. Good thing you didn't do the real car. Oh, he's gonna take you to church.
Take me to church.
Priest need a little hot dog break.
Hey, sometimes when you're praising the Lord, you need a little hot dog.
Oh, there's another arcade fucking taxi game called Smashing Drive.
Oh my gosh, I remember that game.
It was made by Namco, also ported to GameCube. They had that at my GameWorks. I played like a little bit of it, but like it wasn't Crazy Taxi, so I didn't like it that much.
It was I remember that. Like I used to play that all the time too. The difference is it was linear.
Yeah.
Like they were basically races, but also you were picking people up. And it was a little more arcadey because you get like power ups and like you get the mega horn that could like knock people out of the way and everything.
Oh, that's goofy ass game, but yeah, everyone remembers Crazy Taxi. No one talks about
yellow's better than orange, right?
Yeah, it's the color wheel. Red's the shortest. Baseball stadium. There you go. And then again, as you play this game more, you find more shortcuts. Again, you can get crazy with the drift and reverse. If you play crazy. If you play Crazy Box, it shows you all the like crazy tactics you can do. And again, just playing this game like. Same reason I like Cruising USA is like you crash into cars. There's no violence. They just flip out of the way and like it's funny. It's just endlessly charming. Oh, you should have done
Yeah. I always forget.
No worries. Be careful of this part.
Oh no,
Ryan. Whoa. But you also get little points for just driving past. Whoa. There's an advanced tactic. You could have stopped like in the green, but also picked up that green guy. Yeah. So you can stop and pick up someone at the same time. Yeah, the green guy. All right, this is a waste of my time. Anyway, we got an email from Nick Grad. He asked, what's your favorite movie tie-in game? He loved the Lion King game. He also loved the Chronicle of Riddick games. He asked, what's your favorite tie-in game? My default answer always was GoldenEye because it's like, for its time, that was the best game ever. I recently revisited it, and it's miserable to play.
It's good multiplayer, bad single player.
I loved the single player as a kid, but like, I think it's iconic because also brought like first-person shooters to... Everyone knows the legacy of GoldenEye. It's important, but it doesn't really hold up. I love Spider-Man 2 for GameCube.
Shit.
Ryan, you're miserable. You're terrible.
I'm not used to playing with a controller. I either play in the arcade or I play on my iPhone.
But yeah, she called you slow. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is really good. You got no one. You're fledgling. You're fledgling.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's cute.
All right, I got
really
20
cute.
minutes.
Wow.
Or 20 seconds.
Spider-Man 2 is really good. Die Hard Trilogy, I know the game looks cheesy and bad, but I loved Die Hard Trilogy as a kid. But yeah, for the most part, I avoid movie tie-in games. But yeah, what about you, Ryan?
The default answer for me is probably Wolverine Uncaged or whatever it was called.
Hell yeah.
That one that came out for the Wolverine X-Men Origins movie, because it had nothing to do with the movie, and it was, I think, the only time a video game was better than the movie it was based on.
Was it
C-class? All right, I'll take it.
Is it like a platinum like character action game? Isn't it like a brawler? You just run around and like fuck.
I don't think it's made by Platinum, but yeah.
No, but it's that kind of character action. Yeah, like Devil May Cry, hack and slash.
It's the weirdest thing because it's an arcadey hack and slash arcade game.
Yeah.
With heavy RPG elements.
Like what?
You keep upgrading your abilities, and also there's like ways to upgrade and use different mutant DNA, so you can specialize in different ways to make Wolverine do different things.
That sounds cool. I want to play that now.
It's actually really fun. It's a 360 PS3 game. I think it's called Wolverine Origins Uncaged Edition.
One thing I want to do before we end it, I always, if you're playing on the home console version, you can have no like time limit. I just want to drive. Everyone always goes forward, but what happens if you take the back road?
Yeah, take the back road. One other movie time game I got to talk about came out last year called The Mummy Demastered.
Yeah.
It's a way forward game based on that 2017 Mummy, Tom Cruise Mummy game, or Mummy movie. Not a great movie. A really good Metroidvania game with a killer soundtrack.
Yeah, it's like that kind of progressive chiptune.
Yeah. It's got this whole like real dark chiptune sound that is way better than that movie deserves.
Damn, see, no one ever sees this side of Crazy Taxi. This is fucking nice.
This is the
pretty.
back roads.
Again, that's why I love Sega, like old school Sega. Well, this isn't that old school, but you know, that's
I
why
mean,
I love late 90s Sega games. The blue skies, the 3D graphics. God, so damn charming.
This is definitely like the heyday of mid Sega.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't care about anything Sega does.
I'm trying to think of the last thing Sega did that I cared about.
They HD remaster of Jet Set Radio. That was like in 2012.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like Jet Set.
Yeah, that's it.
I haven't played.
Oh, Yakuza! I haven't played the Yakuza.
Oh,
games. I need to get
wait,
on those.
Sega makes Yakuza?
Yep.
Oh, I love Yakuza.
That's like basically what the Shenmue team does now. I mean, there's
Oh, of course they do, because in Yakuza 0 you could play like
yeah, you
all
go
the
to
old
arcade.
Sega
Yeah,
games.
so I need to jump on Yakuza. All right, there we go.
You should play Yakuza 0.
Yep, I know.
It's so good.
I know.
And,
I'm fucking working through Persona 5. Give me 2 years.
What? Oh, all right. Stop everything. We need to talk about Persona 5 right now.
All right, we'll end the episode. Oh, there's a mall, dude. Hold on.
Wait, there's a mall?
Yeah, dude. I want to go through this mall.
Never gone this way.
Again, you can explore. Again, that's the other cool thing, though. If you buy an arcade game for the home console and you play it, then when you go to the arcade, you're a fucking king. You know every little nook and cranny. Oh man, you're so.
Well, because
cool.
they always had, there's always like the play in 10-minute mode, and I never picked that one because it's like, wow, no, I'm just gonna play arcade mode. That's all I ever do.
Anyways, that's Crazy Taxi. Good game. I like it. Go off the sick jump.
Wait, we'll end on who's your favorite person in Persona 5?
Oh man, I like the teacher who's also a maid. I like the cute blonde-haired girl who's your
She's the best
cute.
one.
I like the hot doctor.
The goth doctor.
Yeah,
she's good.
I'm not like that far, so I'm sure I'll find more girls.
No. You had it right the first time. The best girl's on. She's the only one that matters.
That's the second one I said.
No, but it's the best one.
Who's the first one I said?
You said the
maid teacher.
Well, that's kind of a spoiler that she's a maid.
That's like 20 hours in. That's like
it's only 20 hours in.
That's 20 hours in.
I did play that game for 120 hours.
Come on, hey, yo,
Did I tell you I'm one of the first 100 people in the world to get the platinum in the game?
No way.
Yeah.
So that was Crazy Taxi. We played the GameCube port. It's ported to Dreamcast, PS2. Those are the only versions you need to play, and the original arcade version. In the arcade, especially as a kid, this was like one of the best games in the arcades. I loved it. As a console version, it kind of gets a little repetitive and tired. As an arcade game, this is 2 thumbs up. In real life, as just a little port, 1 thumbs up. But classic game, seminal Sega, the Offspring. Yeah, it's Crazy Taxi. Come on, Ryan. What's your review?
Sorry, gonna bring it down a little bit. Got to keep the instrument good. I like this game a lot. It's one of my favorite games probably of all time. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up.
Oh, booyah, baby!
Yeah. It's a great game. Being able to come home and play it, even if it's just for a little bit, sure, it gets boring after a while if you keep playing it, but I just play it in bursts and I get what I want out of it.
Yeah, you'd have to be crazy.
Get to hear a little Offspring.
You'd have to be crazy to not like it. Hey, you want to make a YouTube skit? Crazy Uber.
Gotta give that one to Weird Eric.
Crazy lift. Woo! Anyways, thanks for watching. I have to cut from laughing so hard. Wow, how did I come up with this stuff? Anyways, you can email us at thecomputershow@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at Frank Howley. What's Crazy Ryan? What's your Twitter?
At Dr_Ryan.
Oh, okay.
The DR stands for driving
in the morning on the Radio Zoo. What's your Tumblr?
I don't have one.
Don't you have a T-shirt Tumblr?
I haven't used that thing in like what year is it?
Right now it's 1996.
Okay, I haven't used that thing in 16 years from now.
Anyways, thanks for watching At The Computer. We'll see you next time. Someone will hopefully rescue Bruce from the locker if he hasn't been devoured by the rest of the bullies on campus. But hey, that's all right. In the meantime, though, load up Crazy Uber on your phone.
Remember, caller 27 wins the tickets.